Hey there, it's Rachel Mullins, the host of Hashtag No Filter Fridays on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach here to deliver a simple message to you. This podcast is meant to provide a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to inspire and empower you to live out your wildest dreams and to grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. Soul Sister, I am so excited you are here. Thank you, devoted listeners, for being here. Thank you for anybody who's new listening to this podcast. I just need you to hear me say it one more time. You were made for more. I mean that wholeheartedly with all of my heart, all of my soul. I need you to understand and realize that you truly were made for so much more in this life. And if you are in a situation, in a predicament, in a circumstance right now where you are just feeling lost or defeated or overwhelmed, or like you are just going through the day in, day out ruckus, I'm here to tell you that you were made for more and that everything is going to work out if you are willing to put in the work. So, guys, I know you guys know that we have a little bit left of the year, like little over 45-ish days, if that, and I want to just connect with you. I want you to feel motivated, encouraged as you finish out the rest of the year. I want you to be able to feel strong and complete and motivated and determined in terms of achieving your goals, reaching your goals, maybe missing a goal, whatever it is, but being on a mission to just really make it happen. Because that way, if you are on a mission to just kind of propel yourself forward, if you are on track to just achieve those dreams, or you are like, I'm about to miss the mark, you will be on the trajectory to make 2020 the best freaking year. I know for me, last year, my team just spiraled out of all of this momentum from 2018 into 2019. 2019 we had such a massive impact in the beginning of the year, and it just kind of carried us and propelled us forward. And now we're hitting some massive freaking goals. As of 2019, with our goals in October, we have officially become yet again a top 2020 top premier team, and that is just so humbling to say. Team Bold and Beautiful, I'm so proud of you guys, and I love my tribe. I know for me in the last couple of days, we've kind of switched things up since I've been back from Philly and just connecting with amazing women. So if you're like, I really don't have a tribe, I don't have connection, I don't have community, I don't have friendships, I encourage you to check it out, what I do, because literally every morning at 5 a.m. in Pacific Mountain Standard Time, because it's Arizona doesn't ever change time. But in my time zone in Arizona, 5 a.m., I wake up every single day and just connect with my friends. I connect with powerful women that I'm mentoring, and I connect with them on a way of helping them grow in their personal life, in their marriages, in their spirituality, in what they want to be as a mom, as CEOs. I help them develop ways to dive into personal development. There's so many different areas and aspects that we really tap into, and really, truly, we start that at the very first part of the day. We talk about wins, we talk about gratitude, we set the tone. And these are women that are all over the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and all different time zones that are coming together and saying, hey, if you win, I win. If she wins, we win. So if you're at a place in your life right now where you're like, man, I'm lacking community, I'm lacking support, that's on you, but I'm encouraging you, I'm opening you up to feel invited into my tribe. Team Bold and Beautiful is here. They're ready to connect with you. They want to help you, and I want to help you. I want to mentor you in such a massive way. So now that I talked about that and I talked about the podcast and how amazing we're doing and how grateful I am and how my tribe and my team is open to you and open to arms, but has been doing so well in this year, I really want to connect with you in such a way that helps you understand that not everyone is going to be your cup of tea. Not everyone is going to allow you to be their cup of tea. And what I mean by that is not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to immediately gravitate towards your presence, towards your personality, towards who you are as a person. And actually, you can actually be that person that repels people, that maybe intimidates people. We've all heard of, resting bitch face. And those people, it's hard for us to kind of really feel connected with, because it's like instantly you have this sense of a wall, or you can't get through the barriers that they're putting in. So a lot of times people just kind of are standoffish, or they don't want to get to know other people. But even when they do get to know people, sometimes people just aren't going to like you. Sometimes you're just not going to be their cup of tea. And guess what? That's okay. And I want you to understand that that is something that was such a hard lesson in the last couple of weeks for me, that everyone is not going to be attracted to Mariah as a health and happiness coach. Not everyone is going to want her to be a healthy and happiness coach. Not everybody is going to want her to be their MP. Not everyone is going to want her to be a motivational speaker or a podcast owner. Not everyone is going to want her to hear about how she's completely changed her life, or built a secondary income, or built a very successful business. Not everybody is going to want to hear about becoming an entrepreneur. Not everybody is going to want to hear about freedom. And that's okay. But I remember feeling like, I know I'm a good person. Why is this person attacking me? Why is there constantly all this drama? Why is there always this? And I realized that I can do self-reflection and realize where I maybe am right, wrong, or indifferent in a situation, but most people don't do it. Unless you really, truly work on personal development, know this, are a lifestyle coach yourself, you don't really work on evaluating and self-reflecting in your own life to figure out what went wrong or where you can improve. So in this situation, I've realized where I can improve, but I also realized at the end of the day, people just don't like my aura. Because, and I've always been told this, but I never understood it until my best friend had said it to me. And she was like, Mariah, when you walk into a room, everyone knows you're there. And I was like, no, it's not a good thing, because I'm tall, because I'm mixed, because I'm, whatever, like, why? And I would always be taken back by so many people giving me compliments, or they would say, Mariah, you have such confidence, or you're very blunt, or you're very this, or, you might have an intimidating or aggressive personality. Like, I don't ever mean to come off that way. I'm a very passionate person. And a lot of people, regardless of where I am, will notice me in a room because my passion is what I lead with. My intention is what I lead with. And oftentimes it can be rubbed the wrong way. Some people can see it as something that is threatening to them. So I realized, to me, after we had talked and my best friend had said that to me, I sat there and I was thinking, okay, people notice me when I'm in a room, and if people are easy to be attracted to me or attracted to my personality, it made me realize that in situations, a leader is a leader is a leader, and a leader does not have to do a whole lot for people to fall in line or to be led. A leader is somebody who can captivate an audience and get them to do what they need to do, because of the strength of the leader is the strength of the pack, and how the leader will divulge all this belief and passion and prosperity into the group of people. Where a manager has to make sure people fall in line. Managers have to break people in order to get them in line. Managers are not easily followed. Managers aren't easily respected. Managers are just managers of people. And I had to realize that I refused to dim my light in order to allow other people to shine. I refused to fit in a box so that somebody else doesn't feel threatened by me. But at the same breath, with that attitude, I have to understand that not everybody is going to like me, and I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. People are going to define my character, say certain things, say that I'm two-faced, say that I talk crap, say that I'm too aggressive. They're going to find all these excuses in the world to defile me and my character when really it probably has nothing to do with me. And I say that after doing so much self-reflection in multiple areas of my life. But I think for me, the nitty-gritty of not feeling liked or wanted or needed really goes back to, and if you've heard my earlier episodes, we all have triggers, and rejection and abandonment are mine. So whenever people don't like me, I instantly feel rejected and abandoned. I instantly feel like I'm not wanted. I instantly feel like I'm not good at what I do. And I realized that through the moments of just constantly going through and feeling a certain way, my instinct was to cower and be like, you know what, I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm going to go do something else, and I'm going to be this. And it was lower than what I had achieved because I felt rejected and abandoned. I felt like my value was no longer in who I was and how hard I've worked for somebody. It was put in all of the other mishap of who I am and who I am as a person. And I was made to feel like I need to, to feel bad about who I am as a person, or to, take back who I am and how I lead with my heart and how compassionate I am for other people. And I can't do that. And somebody who wants me to do that, it's not where I'm meant to be. It's not who I'm meant to be around. It's not who I want to surround myself with, because I'm a person first, and I lead with my heart and I lead intentionally. So for me, I had to realize I had to give up the fact that people aren't always going to like me. So if you right now are in a situation where you're like, man, I really want to do this, but this person might not like it. Or I really want to live my life X, Y, and Z, but this person's going to have something to say or judge me. Or if I need to really express that I'm feeling this kind of way, but I'm hesitant because I don't know what other people are going to think of me, I want you to realize that you're not living your truest life. I want you to realize you're not living up to your truest potential. And I need you to realize that at the end of the day, you are going to be the one that has to sit there and say, I lived my life for other people. Because at the end of the day, you are the one that has to answer, respond, act in accordance to the universe or God or your spirituality or whoever you believe, and say, hey, I lived this way because. And at the end of my life, I want to say I want to live full and healthy and happy, and I wanted to love and be loved and love other people and lead with love and be intentional about my relationships with people, be present, and really truly build a legacy for my family and my future family. I want those things, and that will require people to not like me. And that is okay. So right now, if you're not doing something, if you're not living a certain way, if you're not in a relationship you want to be in, if you're not working hard in a relationship that you're currently in, if you're not being your truest self, you're not living your fullest life, you're living for other people. And at the end of the day, other people don't matter in the equation of your life. Do not give votes to people with voices whose votes shouldn't even matter. I truly believe that. I truly believe that wholeheartedly, that right now I'm speaking to somebody. You are not living your best self. You are not living your truest life. You are not being your truest you because you're worried about what your mom, your sister, your brother, your father, your uncle, your best friend, your niece is all going to say about you. But guess what? They're going to say it anyway. Why not be happy? Why not go after your dreams? Why not make what you want in this life happen regardless of what anybody else says? For me, I want to live intentionally. I want to love my daughter. I want to be loved. I want to give her the best life. I want to build a legacy for her. I want to build an incredible family, and I don't care what it looks like because I want to be happy and intentional in my family, and the only people that matter is my family. Guys, I am here, and I am here boldly and proudly because I stepped out against what people said. I don't always like when people don't like me, but that doesn't stop me. And right now I feel like the person that needed this the most is listening to this and saying, I'm allowing the people that don't like me to stop me from even going after my dreams or trying. I need you to try. I need you to see what it possibly could do and look like in your life if you just went for it. And give two craps about if somebody actually likes you, and give two craps if you aren't that person's cup of tea. I'm proud to not be everyone's cup of tea. I'm proud to go against the grain. I'm proud to not like bullies. I'm proud that I can stand up and say, I'm not going to take this anymore. I know what I'm doing is right, and feel empowered and inspired by it, and know that people will support me and love me and be there for me because I'm doing the right thing, even when people don't like me. Soul sisters, friends, I appreciate you so much for being on this podcast episode. I want you to know that I'm cheering you on, that I am one of those people that like you. I'm one of those people that love you. I'm one of those people that support you. I want you to know that there's somebody here that believes in you, and that your life truly does matter, and you truly were made for more. Stop giving two craps about people who don't care and don't like you and aren't your cup of tea, and you're not theirs. Just live this life. And it's just like Brendon Burchard said. At the end of your life, can you answer these three questions? Did I live? Did I love? And did I matter? All right, guys. Until another episode of Your Life Matters.